Okay, guys, I'm here for my review of episode 4 of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel entitled Making Waves. This really is the episode that showed us what happens when Power Rangers tries to do a Valentine's Day episode. It opens at some kind of fishing competition, the big catch competition, where everyone's trying to find this one big fish. And Haley's dad, Aaron, has made an undersea drone that he is going to help catch this big fish, Bruiser. Uh, but what it ends up catching, though, is a net that's attached to it. Fires a net at a machine, and that machine is a tidal wave machine made by a monster called Doomwave. And it breaks the machine, so Doomwave has to fix it. And then, while they're fixing Haley's dad's drone, he gets help from Sarah's mom, and Haley's mom and Haley's dad and Sarah's mom begin basically flirting with each other, for lack of a better term, uh, and they agree to go on a date. Now, this Haley and Sarah then decide to ruin this date, which is kind of out of character for them. I mean, I know it would be awkward in a situation like that if you're friends and all that, but if it worked out the proper way, you'd be sisters or something like that. But it's something that doesn't, it just didn't make any sense for these two to be acting like that. They intentionally give the other parent bad advice. Like, Haley tells her dad that Sarah's mom likes exotic food, and Sarah tells her mom that Haley's dad likes being spun around or going really fast. And then the date goes really bad and all that. But they also need to fix, and they go back to the school and see Nick throwing the drone away because they can't use it and they need it to stop Doomwave. That's when Haley, and so that's when Haley and Sarah come clean about this whole situation. About how they're the reason why Sarah's mom and Haley's dad don't seem to want to work together. Which, of course, makes Mick be his quirky little mentoring self of coming up with something dumb that they should all just focus the assault problem on themselves, all that stuff. Yeah. That's actually when Haley and Sarah come clean, but it was almost a week ago, because that's how I do these reviews sometimes. But so they realize they need to get Sarah's mom and Haley's dad to work on the drone again. So basically, they called him to the shop lab, and they have morphed into the Power Rangers and all that stuff. I don't really know if the Power Rangers would have been required for this problem, but the parents start working back together, and they realize that their daughters gave them intentional bad dating advice. All in all, to make a long story short, Sarah's mom and Haley's dad, they fix the drone, they put it in the ocean or the river or whatever it is. I don't really know if it would be big enough to make a tidal wave, but at least in the show universe. But it does make the tidal wave, but the drone fires a net and the net stops the tidal wave. I don't really think a tidal wave would work like that, but I don't know how tidal wave machines work. So that makes Doomwave attack the Rangers. He gets destroyed by Brody and Levi, and then he's gigantified and just goes over the water. And then they get a new Zord star for the Super Surfer Megazord. which attaches to the drone, turns the drone into a Zord, and its Megazord form is a Zord on a surfboard. They form the Super Surfer Ninja Steel Megazord. These Megazord names are going to be a handful. And they destroy Doomwave, and the day is saved, and that's pretty much the episode. There was the Victor and Monty subplot, but that really wasn't much of anything other than Monty built a special lure to try to find this fish, and they didn't catch it, so they tried to pretend that they caught the fish in order for Victor to get his elusive 15th trophy, but the person overseeing the contest saw right through that. It wasn't much of a side plot, so I didn't really think it was relevant to this. This was a step backward from last week, which may have not been the greatest thing in the world, but it was at least better than this. This is one of the times where it could be a detraction for Power Rangers to air around certain holidays. Because that's what this felt like. This felt like it was a filler episode for Valentine's Day, because it was airing 3 days after Valentine's Day. But, yeah, it's an odd situation. Not horrible, but definitely not the greatest thing in the world. So we're going to see how this season goes, and then the 2019 season will be, which I haven't discussed yet, but I don't really do news-related stuff much. But, the whole 2019 season of Power Ranger Beast Morphers. From the synopsis, looks interesting, but we'll see. So, yeah. That's my review of Episode 4, Power Ranger Super Ninja Steel. I'll be back sometime next week. I don't know exactly when, but it'll be around, if I don't get to it, it'll probably be around the 3rd. Or it might even be a tad bit after that. I don't really know. The next actual week is kind of a busy week for me. But, I'll probably tomorrow give my Elimination Chamber predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber. So, if you like the video, this will be in the Super Ninja Steel playlist. If you like the video, then the like button is down there, subscribe button is down there, and thank you for watching. Bye.